Today, I'm really just, I mean, it's kind of just a hang, really. Just hanging out with my man Robert. He's been a friend of mine for, for a little while. We done a couple shows. We connected, and I mean, he's like my big brother now. So we just doing a couple joints for my record. I'm really honored to have him, to have him on the record. It's gonna be really good. The name of this song is called How Would She Know? And it's actually a song that was done by a friend of mine named Kevin Turrentine about maybe 7 years ago.
Today we did a little bit of the session for Brandon's album, and I just recorded some keys on 2 of his tracks. And I mean, really we're just kicking it and having some drinks, kicking it, telling stories. But that's how we do in the studio. The music is natural, so we don't have to think that hard about it. He doesn't think that hard about it. You just do it.
Like everybody doesn't get it. Like I was talking to Robert earlier and saying that, like, as a producer, some artists you just don't produce. Like, I'm sure when you take photos or do video, some people you don't have to tell them how to move. You just capture, you just capture what they do. Sometimes you just don't, you don't produce people. You just capture what they, what they naturally are. Yeah.
It was a really cool night, really good hang, and Brandon's just a really good dude. I met Brandon first time in 2010 at the Grammy Awards, and then I met him again last year at one of my shows. He came and the sound was horrible at the show, and he went up and just pulled the soundman to the side and he fixed the sound for me. So at that point I was always calling him the savior. I'd be like, yo, you're the savior, you're the savior. So we've just been cool ever since, and he's just a good dude, good spirit. So that's another reason why I'm doing this project too with him, because he's just a good person. You're a person first, musician second. A person is who you are. Musician is what you do. You do music.
I've been playing keys for about 27 years. Started in church, playing by ear. Then later on in my career of playing, I started teaching myself how to read music. And write, not write in the sense that I can write like a whole orchestral score, but I can write enough to write down what I need to remember. But I didn't get the formal training. I actually went to school for something altogether different.
Tony's one of the most incredible musicians that I know, other than being one of my best friends. I mean, I love Tony because he listens. He's one of the only keyboard players that I know in the city that will listen to a song and Tony will hear every single part in the song. And if you give Tony 3 keyboards, he'll play every single part. He'll hear the horns, the string lines, and can play it all. They ask where you from, and you tell them Detroit, they're like, oh man, I know you can play because you from Detroit.
It's funny, I haven't spent this much time in Detroit. Every time I come to Detroit, I'm here for like 1 day. The last time I spent this much time in Detroit was when I was with Dilla. For like 2 weeks I was here recording with Dilla for a Bilal project. But that was in 2000. And that was 2 weeks, and all we did was go to Mongolian barbecue every day and ride around in his car and hang out. And so me and Brandon was reminiscing about Dilla and stuff, because Brandon was real close to him and stuff. So really it's just about the camaraderie and the brotherhood.
So that's what I'm doing. I'm redoing, How Would She Know? It's an incredible song. And the only person that I heard playing on this was Robert Glasper. Like, nobody else could play this song the way that he could play it. So yeah, it's gonna be nice. I'm really excited about this song.
It's surpassing what's going on right now in music and reaching for something different. And then at the same time, it's classic because you're embodying the older style of recording. There wasn't a lot of pre-programmed sampling, sequencing where the song is laid out in the computer and we're just doing this stuff. It's like we're sitting down and the song is basically we're playing everything out.
The name of the record is 12. And I won't really give away the concept on how I came up with 12 yet. We'll get to that in another video, but the record is coming. I'm ready for the world to hear what's going on.